In order to afford my college education, I needed to work a full-time job while going to school full-time. Well, luckily, my girlfriend's dad was the head honcho at the poop plant, so I scheduled my classes during the day, and I went to work the 3 to 11 shift as a temporary laborer at the Metropolitan Wastewater Treatment Plant. Now, wastewater treatment is a fascinating process involving science and other processes. The first part you already know. You turn on your taps, you take a shower, you run your washing machines and your dishwashers, and you also do something that every human does at least once a day, hopefully. You poop. And then when you're done with that, you flush again, hopefully. Then all this stuff travels the organized chaos through the city sewer system to its final destination at the poop plant, serving St. Paul, Minnesota, and 64 other communities, 1.8 million people, and processing 251 million gallons of water per day. Holy crap, Batman, that's a lot of sewage. Sewer water first goes through passes through these grates where it traps the largest objects, diapers, toilet paper, paper towel, but also bricks, branches, babies. Supposedly that happened at least once or so, they told me, my first week. My job was dealing with the solid sewage. Basically, my job was to shovel shit. So there, I said it, so you better get used to it. When I first started, there were literally piles of crap everywhere that I had to deal with, and I thought, man, I'm never going to get through all this crap, and just when I would almost catch up, more crap would come because shit happens. But eventually it was like, you know what, I think I can learn to manage all this crap. That job 30 years ago helped put me through college, and I graduated with top honors, summa cum laude, no shit. Here's what I learned from my crappy job. Next time you feel compelled to give somebody shit, please remember you have no idea the kind of crap that they're dealing with in life, so be kind. The good news is that we can eventually learn how to manage all the crap that we have to deal with. Now, after going through that initial screening process, water goes through primary and secondary treatment. In primary treatment, they use gravity. The heavy solids fall to the bottom, and then they're just scraped off the bottom and removed. Then the water goes into secondary treatment, where it sits in these large open-air tanks for many hours. It's kind of like a fishery, but there's no fish. What there are tiny little pieces of little particles that remain suspended in the water, and this shit won't sink. So they aerate the water, which promotes the growth of organic bacteria, hungry little shit-eaters with their shit-eating grins. And they eat that shit up, the suspended particles. And then they get heavy as shit, and they sink to the bottom as well. So it's a great process. All right, let's talk about number 2. You knew there had to be a number 2 joke, right? Okay, everybody poops. Now, there are unique differences in size, shape, color, texture, and aroma, but, you know, crap is crap. So don't sling your crap in other people's face. Or Facebook, okay? Now, the primary and secondary stuff is all put together. It's called sludge, and to get rid of it, they'll either incinerate it, or some of it is actually distributed to local farmers to use as organic fertilizer. Pretty cool. And then the solidless water is sanitized, and it goes back into the Mississippi River, once again, part of the water system. Now, the sludge is really heavy, but most of that weight is water weight, like me. So lesson number 3, you may be one who says, I don't have to take crap from anyone. Bullshit. Yes, you do. I took crap from everyone. In fact, people have to take crap from you sometimes, so it's only fair. I mean, there's a limit to the amount of crap you'll take, but everybody's got to deal with other people's crap at times, and your shit stinks too. Okay, so to remove the water, it's pumped into these large vats with very large revolving mesh-covered drums. Powerful vacuums inside the drums pull the sludge to the mesh and then suck the water out. And then as it comes around, it's actually a drier form called sludge cake, which falls down onto conveyor belts and is transported to the fertilizer trucks. Well, they put pans underneath all these conveyor belts to catch any overflowing sludge cake, which it did, and they needed someone to clean all that shit up, and that was my job. Pan cleaner. Yes, I was a crap star. Now, a lot of people say that, you know, the job is okay, but the pay is crap. Well, for me, the pay was actually pretty good, but the job was literally crap. Okay, you're not thrown into the crap heap unarmed. When I started, they gave me this, and this is all you need to get through. Basically, for everything you need, it's going to help you in all your things. Just got to remember with it, you got to keep shoveling. I mean, the crap is just going to keep coming. It never runs out. I'm going to keep this for a while. Yeah, keep shoveling. You know, this implement gives you some power over some powerful shit, but with that power comes responsibility. So use this implement for good. You can use it to manage your crap, and that's some good shit, or you could use it to pile your crap on others. That's some nasty shit. Are there any monkeys or gorillas or anything? Yeah, don't throw your shit. There are no monkeys here, so there shall be no shit throwing. Getting a little mixed up here. And then lastly, remember, you don't have to go it alone. You know, they made pan cleaner a permanent position. I passed on the opportunity because I'd had enough of that shit. But I got to train my replacement for 2 weeks. Oh, man, what a great feeling that was. You know, I could have done it on my own. I did for a long time, but I felt so much better having someone there with me to share the misery with. I've got my shovel with me all the time. If you're ever overwhelmed with the amount of crap that you got going on in your life, you can call on me or one of many like me. We're all around you, and we will be there for you, shovel in hand, okay? And I hope that you'll do the same for others. Also, consider this. Some of that shit that you go through in life is actually going to serve as fertilizer that's going to promote growth and abundance in your life and in other people's lives. So, yeah, keep shoveling and enjoy the shit out of life. Now, before we end this, I think the most appropriate way to end this would be with a rap song. So, Sean, can you lay down me a funky beat here? You can make it, you can take it, you got your shovel in your hand. Just a little longer, it'll make you stronger, even with the shit that hits the fan. So when you've had it, dude, change your attitude. Show some gratitude, accept it, thanks, that's why I'm crapping. Shit's gonna happen, try a little praise for the septic tank. We don't remember the ones who died with the biggest piles of money. No, that's not it. The ones we remember's the ones who dealt with and overcame the biggest piles of... Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Turd to your mother.